Welcome back to Miles and Memories. We're Arie and Gary, and in this episode, we're taking you to the Dominican Republic for an immersive stay at the Dreams Onyx in Punta Cana. An all-inclusive resort said to be perfect for families and couples.
We're giving you an inside look from our junior suite to curated dining, tranquil pools, and entertainment along the way. Stay tuned to hear our open and honest review and to see if this resort is the right fit for your Dominican Republic vacation. Before we dive into paradise, if curated experiences and luxury travel are your vibe, make sure to like and subscribe.
The journey from Punta Cana International Airport was seamless. We opted to hire a private driver who played some great tunes, by the way, a great way to get the vibe started. Small detail, but a great first impression. About 45 minutes later, we were pulling up to the front desk and ready for check-in. The welcome experience at Dreams Onyx was pretty warm. The bellmen were the absolute best, very accommodating, and you're greeted with an open-air lobby with some stunning views. We were a part of the Preferred Club, so we skipped the front desk and headed straight to the Preferred Lounge for check-in. And if I'm being honest, I'm a bit surprised by the service. We weren't greeted with a welcome drink or a cold towel, which felt like we were missing a little bit of something. They do have a bar on site where you can grab your own drink and a small buffet where you can grab some light refreshing snacks, but it still kind of felt like we were missing a little something.
We ended up getting a premium junior suite with double beds, and the room was pretty spacious. The accent lighting was a nice touch throughout the room, and I also loved the color scheme throughout. Kind of gave it a little bit of a natural outdoor feel. There was also a nice little living area where you can just sit back and chill for a bit. We had a double vanity, great for couples who don't like to share sinks. Like Gary and I, we like to have our own sink. And we also had an enclosed toilet and a pretty spacious shower as well.
I love that the shower was a double head shower. It was spacious enough for two people. The decor was a little old school, the Caribbean old school resort theme, but overall, still a very spacious shower. The amenities in the room were great, from the spa-style robes to the iron board to the fact that they even had a steamer. Every element felt intentional.
The minibar was stocked with some of my favorite snacks: water, juices, sodas, and Presidente beer. The view was pretty decent. It was a view of the entire resort and the pools, and we also had a huge jacuzzi on our balcony. But the only thing about the jacuzzi is that the jets didn't work so well.
The overall condition of the property as you walk around was absolutely beautiful. The garden area was always well maintained. I'm talking when you are traveling, you don't see a flower or a blade of grass out of place. They also did some nice little touches for you and the family to have some fun activities. You'll find Jenga across the property. You'll find a large chessboard. Just some fun little touches so that you have some additional activities to do.
Let's talk about one of our favorite things at Dreams Onyx, the pools. This resort has 6 beautiful pools, each with its own vibe. If you're a Preferred Club guest, you get access to the Preferred Club private pool, which is super peaceful and a total hidden gem. Just a short walk away, you'll find the lazy river and slides. This resort has some of the biggest slides that I've ever seen at an all-inclusive resort. Then you have the main pool. This is where all the energy's at. A swim-up bar, music, and daily activities. It's perfect if you want to be in the middle of the fun. Families are covered too. There's a splash park pool with water cannons, lazy river, plus a kids pool near the Explorers Club.
Okay, let's talk about the beach at Dreams Onyx. It's a wide stretch of golden sand with plenty of space to find a lounger and unwind. The sand isn't that powdery white that you see in the postcards. It's more of a tan gold color, but still a really nice place for relaxing and walking along the shore. Let's talk amenities, starting with the gym. Surprisingly well equipped for a resort. You got treadmills, free weights, resistance machines, and even a stretching area. It's air conditioned, clean, and it's never really super crowded, which was a super nice surprise. Now onto the spa, officially called Relax. The spa features hydrotherapy pools, treatment rooms, saunas, and a peaceful outdoor relaxation area.
Entertainment. At night, this resort hosts a variety of shows in the open-air theater, from live music and dancing to themed performances and even karaoke nights. It's no Vegas-level production, but it's fun, lighthearted, and gives you something to do after dinner, besides going straight back to your room.
One major bonus point for Dreams Onyx, as guests here, you get access to the neighboring Breathless Resort, which is an adults-only resort. Has a whole vibe of its own. We're talking more energetic, adults-only party atmosphere with its own pools, restaurants, bars, and entertainment.
And if you're feeling lucky, there's even a casino. And yes, Dreams guests have access. It's not massive, but it's got the essentials. If you want to escape the kids, you're going to love hanging out at Breathless.
All right, on to the food, because we all know that the dining options can make or break an all-inclusive stay. The main buffet, Carnival International Cafe, is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with rotating themes and a solid variety. Omelet stations in the morning, international dishes at night, and enough options for both picky and adventurous eaters. All-inclusive meals can really be a hit or miss. Guys, leave a comment below to let me know the best all-inclusive meal that you've had and which resort it was located, because we are on the hunt. For a la carte dining, you've got capers for Italian, tamarindo for Mexican, blue water grilled for your grilled favorites, spice for Asian cuisine, and teppanyaki tables, which, by the way, you do need a reservation for. And if you're a preferred club member, you also get access to the preferred restaurant, which is a quieter, more upscale vibe. And honestly, this is where we spent most of our time, because you can order pretty much anything from any of the other restaurants at the preferred club. Overall, we loved having this many options. Not every single meal was a hit, but between all the choices, we always found something that we enjoyed. Some restaurants even included live entertainment.
The drinks were surprisingly really good. They weren't too watered down, and they had some specialty cocktails throughout the nights. And let's not forget about the ice cream bar called Sundays. They had so many different flavors to choose from, and the staff here were super friendly.
So, final thoughts on our stay at Dreams Onyx Punta Cana. This resort offers a lot, especially if you're looking for a mix of relaxation and entertainment. But the check-in process left us feeling a little underwhelmed, so I'm going to give the check-in process and first impressions a 3 out of 5.
Our junior suite was beautiful, but I feel like it did need a few updates. Like the shower was leaking, and the bathtub outside did not work properly, and the canopy was a little rusty. It did come with thoughtful amenities, so overall I would rate the room a 3 out of 5.
We both found that the resort grounds were absolutely stunning. The attention to detail was noticeable, the gardens were well maintained, the pools looked great, and we loved the water park, lazy river, and the swim-up bars. The beach did have a bit of seaweed, and it wasn't that crystal clear water that we were expecting, so we're going to give the property grounds a 4 out of 5.
The food at this resort was pretty decent. They had a great variety of restaurants and cuisines, but the food was either a hit or a miss. So because of that, I would give the food overall a 3 out of 5. The service at this resort was impeccable. We would always come back to the room with an unexpected surprise, and the people here were so friendly and warm. Service gets a 5 out of 5.
The entertainment at the Dreams Onyx itself is very family friendly and not for everyone. I don't recommend for the typical couple unless you're traveling with young kids, but the Breathless Resort next door gave it a huge boost because it brought a whole new level of energy. And for that, we're giving it a 4.5 out of 5. Arie and I are typically not fans of all-inclusive resorts, but would I recommend Dreams Onyx to a couple traveling to the Dominican Republic? Absolutely. If you're on a short getaway, why not? Arie, what do you want to tell the people?
Make sure to comment below what your favorite all-inclusive resort is and where you want to see us go next. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and push that notification bell if you want to see more adventures from Arie and Gary.